Good morning. Today I will be attempting to summit Avalanche Peak. However, I'll be going up Scott's Track as an out and back because originally my plan was to do Avalanche Peak track and then come down Scott's Track as like a loop, but then I heard that it's probably better to just do Scott's Track as an out and back just in case you need to turn around. I'm not too keen on like big rock scrambling and bouldering. I have done Old Rag in Shenandoah National Park and that was a little bit too much for me, so I don't know how much I enjoy scrambling. It's not that like I can't do it, it's just when I get really high in elevation, my head, I get really dizzy. I don't know how to explain it. I've gotten like really dizzy before to where I almost like fall over pretty much, so I don't know what that's about, but yeah, so that's the plan. I'm gonna go up Scott's Track and then if I need to bail. Also, it's supposed to kind of start raining in the afternoon, so I might have to bail anyways because of the clouds, or if weather starts to turn, I want to be able to kind of get myself out of there as soon as possible. But actually, I'm not going to say anything about the weather right now because I've jinxed myself and I'm going to go knock on wood. Anyways, I'm gonna slather on some sunscreen and I'm gonna head out. All right, here we go. So there's Devil's Punch Bowl waterfall right here, which is what I saw yesterday. And here is Arthur's Pass Village. And I think I'm going up that way. I don't really know. So far it's been rocky. But yeah, All Trails said that it was gonna be hard, so it's gonna be hard. And here's kind of like what I'm doing. So I'm going up this way, Scott's Track. The original plan was to go from here up and then around, but I think for today, just doing this as an out and back is better than doing a loop, so that I can kind of backtrack if I need to at any point. But yeah, I'm headed up there. Yeah, this is kind of hard. I mean, it's just the fact that these poles that I have are a nuisance rather than being a help. That's how much like I've been having to use my hands. But I mean, nothing like that's really terrible. It's not like I'm rock climbing, or at least not yet. I'm not even like a mile in, so we'll see. Wow, look at those clouds. They are coming in fast, so I better get moving. So I think I'm halfway, and the views are awesome. But that wind kind of just slaps you in the face out of nowhere. But yeah, I just climbed up that, and now back into the trees. So there's a marker up there, so I'm going here and then up. But yeah, look at how fast these clouds are moving. Well, better get going. also find it very odd that I have not seen a singular soul since I started hiking. I hope that doesn't mean anything. But yeah, I'm hoping that everybody started on the Avalanche Peak track and they're all gonna be coming down Scott's track. But yeah, I have not seen anybody at all. So, yeah. So, I don't think I'm gonna be finishing this hike because the fact that I am the only one on this trail at the moment is sketching me out. It's as if everybody else knows something that I don't, so yeah. And also the fact that these clouds are coming in pretty fast and the wind is like pushing me sideways randomly. Right now it doesn't seem that windy, but it's been kind of a little sketchy, so. I mean, the views have been great, so I'm not disappointed that I'm not making it all the way to the top. I know my limits, and yeah, I think I'm gonna do another hike today. Well, I made it back to the car and I'm having some lunch, a chicken wrap, obviously, and I'm kind of assessing what I want to do next. I'm thinking of doing the Bealey Spur track because that one's like rated moderate and the sun is still shining, so I think tomorrow is supposed to be worse weather. I don't know, there's like clouds and then rain and then it says it's not raining and then it goes back to saying it is raining, so I think I'm just gonna try and do everything today, and then tomorrow, because I'm staying here for 3 nights, tomorrow I'm just gonna probably relax and maybe explore. There's actually like a nice historical trail with a bunch of plaques that have historic facts about Arthur's Pass, so that seems kind of interesting, and maybe it would be nice to kind of take it easy tomorrow, because even though I only went halfway up to Avalanche Peak, it was still a pretty strenuous and hard hike, especially on the knees. But yeah, I'm going to finish my lunch and then I'm probably going to drive to Bealey Spur. Okay, so I am on the Bealey Spur track now. The beginning has like a steep walk on a paved road, but now I am in the woods and the sign said that it would take 2.5 hours to get to the top. Let's get hiking. Yeah, this is definitely more of like a walk in the woods compared to Avalanche Peak. It's actually quite nice, very relaxing. I've only run into one other person, so I think right now Arthur's Pass just doesn't have that many visitors because it's been very quiet, and I am certainly not complaining. Well, I made it to the hut, and there's a little bit of a view over there, but nothing over here, so I think I'm gonna go back down and find a better spot to have a snack. That was the hut, and now I'm headed back down. There was a really nice view, like halfway, I think. I might go back there and enjoy a snack. Well, this is my snack spot, so I'm gonna chill here for a few minutes and enjoy my snack. Well, that was not a very relaxing snack break at all, because I had like 50 bajillion sandflies attack me. So I got up and ate my snack on the run because they were really bad and it was kind of grossing me out. I'm wearing pants, so it's fine, but they were just like crawling all over me and I was like, ugh, get off. Now I am headed back to the van and I will enjoy my snack there. I have made it back to the campground. I kind of did a little like wash. That's why my hair is a little bit wet and it's also raining outside. But I did like a little wash just to like get the sweat off of me because I did do 2 hikes today, a lot of miles, so I was very sweaty. And now I'm going to make some dinner and I'm going to walk over to the shelter that's over there because the sandflies are atrocious. They are really, really, really bad. Like I opened my door and instantly like 30 just swarmed in. So I've been killing them left and right. But yeah, dinner time. Tonight's dinner is spring vegetable cup of soup and udon noodles that I found at the supermarket that were like pre-made. So I just tossed it all together and let the noodles like heat up, I guess, and tastes pretty good. And got some Earl Grey tea. And that is dinner tonight. Train. Rotten bananas. Sorry. I didn't eat them fast enough. Oops. I have essentially just been rotting on my air mattress for the past like 2 hours because I have parked myself right next to the visitor center and I have been using the public Wi-Fi. And I have been watching YouTube, scrolling on Instagram, and texting my family and friends. I have not had that kind of luxury in a hot minute because most places I have been to, I've had to use service, and I am using an eSIM, so I don't want to run out of service. So I've just been on like airplane mode for the better part of this trip because the eSIM was quite expensive. Yeah, I've just been reading a bunch of books and just, you know, enjoying camping. That's what camping is all about. But I am using Wi-Fi now. As of right now, I might start making like a dinner. I kind of technically had dinner already, but it was pretty early. I think I'm gonna have another dinner and I'll probably just relax. I'll start reading. It's been raining off and on, so I can't really do much other than just chill out. So that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, second dinner is golden pumpkin cup of soup. Yum. Guys, you don't know like how sore my feet are. I literally so I was sitting here just on my phone, and I was like, wow, I have to go to the bathroom. And I got out of the van and instantly, like, I could have just fallen to the floor. Get out. These sandflies are something else. No. Get out. Anyways, I got out of the van and I just like, my feet, I hobbled to the bathroom. I probably looked crazy. I was just like wobbling. It's like my feet hurt, but that'll happen if you do 11 miles in a day. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my soup, my cup of soup, and yeah, I think I'm gonna read my book. All right, taste test of this pumpkin soup. It's gonna be really hot. Mmm. Delicious. It's okay. Okay, it's not that bad. Yeah, that's okay. Well, the last couple days have been kind of a blur. They've been mainly just driving because I have been trying to get back to Christchurch as fast as I can because I have to drop off my van tomorrow. And then the next day I am flying out of New Zealand and I'm heading back home. But I do have to clean the van before I return it, so that's what I'll be doing for the rest of the day. And then I'll just be kind of packing up my things and getting ready to leave. Well, today is the day I am saying goodbye to this trusty old van that I've had for the last 21 days. It has been so much fun. I had such a great adventure. I think the best way to experience New Zealand is to road trip it, hike, and just see all the beauty and the beautiful scenery that it has to offer. So now I am heading to the rental place to drop it off and say goodbye. Bye. Okay, so I have dropped off my rental van and everything was good. I didn't do any damage. No. I'm a pretty safe driver. I don't go over the speed limit, and yeah, I follow all the rules for the most part. But right now I am heading back to my Airbnb. It's like a 33-minute walk, I think like 1.2 miles away, but it's beautiful outside and I could use the exercise. And I also have a little pork bun that I got from Pack and Save. Also, I highly recommend, if you are ever in New Zealand, do all of your shopping at Pack and Save. I've been to Woolworths, I've been to Kmart, although Kmart's not really like a grocery store, I guess you could say. But Pack and Save is so cheap, or at least cheaper than all the other stores. So I'm gonna snack on this as I walk, and I'm just gonna enjoy the beautiful weather on my last full day in New Zealand. I am back at my Airbnb now. I just packed up all my bags and I am going to head to bed because I have an early day tomorrow. So, good night. Well, this is me at the end of my trip, and I think I have gained double what I started with, so let's head to the bus station. Sorry for the horrible angle right now. I have a bunch of bags hanging off of my arms, but I am walking to the bus station and then I'll be heading to the airport. Oh, my arm hurts. The buses are very easy around here. You just get on and They take you to where you want to go and you give them 4 New Zealand dollars. So, pretty easy. Now I am just waiting for my flight to board, and then I will be in the US. I also wanted to tell you guys that I actually convinced the person that was checking me in that this was a pillow. So I did not want to leave it behind. I said, you know what, I bought it here and I'm going to take it back with me. Now I'm just having some lunch and then I'll be on the plane.
Please have your attention for a few quick announcements.
Thank you, ma'am. You get 9 points.
Well, I have just arrived in Boston. I have been traveling nonstop for the last 21 hours, so I'm pretty tired, but I am excited to meet up with my family and friends and catch up, and I will see you guys on the next adventure.